Hey everyone, it's Father Sean for another episode here of the Couch Chat here in the heart of Lent. Hopefully your Lent has been going well. Hopefully it's been a time of transformation, a time of renewal. I know just from talking to some parishioners, people have really enjoyed the Hallow Lenten Challenge. So hopefully that's going well for you. I'm a couple days behind right now, but the plan is to catch up. I got a drive down to Cincinnati here in the next couple days that I plan to catch up some of those and maybe I just need to sit and listen to them without driving. But anyways, neither here nor there. Hopefully your Lent is going well. Hopefully it's been a transformative experience for you. A couple things just to put on your radar. So this Sunday, I know it's Lent, but we're still doing Donut Sunday. We'll have donuts after the Sunday morning masses, so thanks to everybody who helps put those on. During Donut Sunday at Immaculate Conception, we'll have some tables set up for people to mingle, but then also there'll be another side set up for a meeting about the organ renovation at Immaculate Conception. So we're at a point where we've done our research, we've done kind of discernment, and we're ready to kind of share the plan with the parishioners. So it's exciting. It's been like 2 years of work to get to this point, but that's not to mention like decades of kind of like thinking about this project, praying about it, saving up money, all of that sort of stuff. So really happy to get to share that with everybody. Exciting point. So thankful for the organ committee that's helped us get to this point. Also, to kind of educate on what a pipe organ is, how a pipe organ works, all of those sorts of things. Anthony, our music director at Immaculate Conception, and we went to St. Augustine in Minster and climbed into their organ. That's right, you can go inside an organ and talk about how it works. So that hopefully give a little bit of education so everybody has that base knowledge of, okay, how does a pipe organ work? Just so you know, through this whole organ process, all of us, I guess, like myself, Anthony, Adam at St. Joe and St. John, and the members of the committee have learned so much about pipe organs. What a remarkable, a beautiful, and just an awesome instrument. So we've shared some of the fruit of the things we've learned on this video, and then we'll talk more particularly about our situation on Sunday morning. So that's this Sunday, save the date, after coffee and donuts. And also, you don't have to go to Mass at Immaculate Conception to go there. You know, say for example, you're going to Mass at St. John. You can go to St. John and come to coffee and donuts, or you can go the night before, whatever, you know, doesn't matter. Just everybody's welcome to that meeting. Second thing, just to put on your calendar, I know it is 6 days from now, St. Patrick's Day. The 17th of March, that's coming up. That's exciting. Even more exciting, we're having a Day of Grace. So the Day of Grace, the Lenten Day of Grace at St. Joseph is this next Tuesday, the 17th of March. So that's confession and adoration in the church from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So just invite everybody to avail themselves of that sacrament. It's an important thing to do during Lent. Lent is all about coming back to the Lord. The Hallow Prayer Challenge has talked about the prodigal son and the story that kind of lives it out in the Brothers Karamazov. And that story of the prodigal son is so powerful. The turn away, you know, the kind of going into destitution as that son does, and then the younger son, and then he comes back, admits his faults to his father. But maybe even the more searing thing, or maybe at least for me personally, is that older son. The longer I live, the more I find this older son that lives inside of me that can grow in bitterness, that can grow in resentment. And so the Lord wants to deal with that too. And what a great thing to bring to the sacrament of confession. So anyways, that's this week on the Couch Chat. Two main things: organ meeting Sunday the 15th during coffee and donuts, starting 11:30, 11:45. And then the Day of Grace on the 17th at St. Joseph. Take care. We'll see everybody later and next week on the Couch Chat.